Last time we talked, in a couple weeks. How do you feel like your group's done now, getting Dylan back in the mix too?
We're doing great, man. We're getting better every week. Tackling a little better than we did earlier in the season, but they're improving every week, man. I'm excited for them.
How do you feel? How do you feel like Dylan has been able to get back in there, shake off the rust a bit? And I know obviously the personal foul maybe kept him from getting back in the game a bit, but how do you feel he's done so far?
He's getting, like you said, the rust off. It's been a while since he's been out there, even before his suspension. So just getting him back out there and getting in the groove of things, he's doing really well.
Now you got some depth back there. You work with with he's back. You got you moved Kakoa in quite a bit, and what's kind of the depth been like for you guys, and how confident are you feeling about your group with that?
They're like you said, a group, and they're working together as a unit. And every week I get those guys in a few plays here and there. So when they get out there, they're starters. So they're all prepared like starters. So it's fun.
How has Chance done? Kind of being a guy who's kind of been leading the group quite a bit this year. How do you feel he's done?
He's become a leader, not only for the team but for my group initially. But he's doing a great job. He's talking to the young guys, getting prepared, and teaching them how to watch film. In the classroom's huge for those guys.
How fired up are they? We talk about turnovers and stuff like that. It's it's a wild stat that you guys are the fewest in the country and you're 7-0. So how amped up is your group to try to get one without trying to obviously give up big plays?
Well, we're going to do our job first and foremost. That's what got us to 7-0. And so, like we said earlier in the week, they will come and they'll come in bunches. So just keep doing what you're doing. Prepare every day like you're going to get a pick. And on Saturday, hopefully we'll get some picks.
I know you guys, but obviously, I mean, we haven't seen all the full practices, but maybe been a little bit more of an emphasis in that area, or has that changed much?
It hasn't changed. It's been our focal point all season, all fall camp. It's all about the ball, and on defense and offense and team. So we just try to get those guys to understand with the ball, when the ball's in there, it's ours, and go get it. So that's our motto.
Is it weird to you that if someone had said, hey, first 7 games be 7-0, oh, but you guys only have 3 turnovers?
Wins are more important than turnovers. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's all about the ball. I'm going to try to improve on that and keep getting better every day.
Wyoming's got a pretty big boy at running back. He runs downhill. For you guys, do you have to tell them to tackle a little bit differently? Do you guys approach it any differently?
Not at all. Every week it's a good back. I mean, every team we play is a good back. So we go out there and do our jobs and be physical with our technique and focus, and we'll be fine.
When you look at their offense, whether it is you meant Brian Hill or their scheme, or whatever, what does stand out to you as a coach when you look across the field?
They're physical, man. And I think coming from South Dakota State, he's brought that toughness to him to Wyoming. So, I mean, it's what they do. They run the ball and they throw it deep too. So we got to do a great job in the run game, stop the run, and play well in the back end.
With that, and then you kind of mentioned, we talked about Chance, and some of the other guys kind of stepped up, and caught your eye. Whether it's the non-starters, the guys who are new, like Cam, all those guys. Yeah. Who's anybody kind of caught your eye so far?
Cam Hartsfield's been getting better every week. He started the first game, and he's been starting ever since. And he's one of those guys that he's not going to give up his starting position. He's going to work hard and try to do everything right. And he's a surprise for us as coaches, but he's been doing this since springtime. So I'm glad that he's doing well.